Hollywood, it's a world where dreams are made, fortunes are won, and fame can feel as permanent as the red carpet under your feet. But behind the glittering premieres, the flash of paparazzi cameras, and the meticulously curated smiles, there is a side of the entertainment industry that very few ever see. A world of unspoken rivalries, private grudges, and tensions simmering quietly beneath the surface. For every standing ovation or award celebration, there are behind-the-scenes stories of friction, professional disagreements, and personal clashes that shape careers just as much as talent does. Few actors in Hollywood's modern history embodied this duality as strongly as Mel Gibson. A legend of the silver screen, known for iconic roles in films like Braveheart, Lethal Weapon, and Mad Max, Gibson is revered for his uncompromising dedication to his craft. Yet he is equally known for being fiercely private, intensely principled, and unafraid to speak his mind, qualities that have sometimes put him at odds with the very industry that celebrates him. While the public often sees Gibson in interviews or at award ceremonies, always polished and composed, the reality is far more layered. There exists a side of him shaped by experience, by long years navigating Hollywood's complex social hierarchy, and by a desire to maintain personal integrity even when it comes at the cost of friendships or alliances. Over the years, rumors, interviews, and behind-the-scenes anecdotes have hinted at tensions between Gibson and certain Hollywood stars, suggesting that his relationships with some of his contemporaries are far from warm. These are not petty feuds broadcast on social media for attention. They are subtle, quiet, and often misunderstood. Sometimes they are the result of creative disagreements on set, clashing artistic visions that leave tempers frayed. Other times, they arise from personality differences or fundamental disagreements about professionalism, ethics, or the direction of a project. And occasionally, the reasons are deeply personal, rooted in events and interactions that outsiders can only speculate about. Yet, despite the secrecy, these stories paint a compelling portrait of a man who refuses to compromise on what he believes is right, even if it means keeping some of Hollywood's most famous names at arm's length.
This story isn't just about conflict. It's about understanding the hidden dynamics of Hollywood, the pressures, the egos, and the complex personalities that define the industry. And there's a particular fascination in seeing how someone like Gibson, a person of immense talent and influence, navigates these dynamics. Who has he clashed with? Which stars have ended up on his distance list, and why? These questions have intrigued fans and insiders alike for years, often sparking endless debate and speculation. Some names are predictable, aligned with known public disagreements or rivalries, but others are truly surprising, challenging everything we think we know about friendship, respect, and collaboration in Hollywood. In this video, we are going to take an in-depth look at 5 celebrities that Mel Gibson reportedly cannot stand. Each one of these stories is layered with context, from on-set tensions that escalated into lasting resentment, to private misunderstandings that never fully healed, to creative clashes that made working together almost impossible. The list is fascinating, not just for the names it includes, but for the insights it gives into how relationships in Hollywood are rarely as simple as they appear on the surface. And while some of the stories are expected rooted in public knowledge and widely reported incidents, number 3 is truly shocking because it involves a star whose public persona suggests friendship, mutual admiration, or even deep professional respect. The reality, however, appears far more complicated. By exploring these stories, we're not just uncovering celebrity gossip. We're stepping into the intricate, high-pressure world of Hollywood, where talent, ego, and personal principles collide in ways that can define careers and shape reputations. We'll see how one of the most iconic figures of modern cinema, Mel Gibson, manages these relationships, sometimes keeping distance where others might compromise, and making choices that reflect both his passion for his craft and his insistence insistence on staying true to himself. So stay with us, because this journey into Hollywood's hidden rivalries promises not only to reveal the 5 stars Gibson reportedly cannot stand, but also to offer a rare glimpse into the complex, high-stakes world behind the fame, glitz, and glamour. By the end of this video, you'll understand that Hollywood friendships are far from simple, that respect and tension often exist side by side, and that even the biggest stars, those we admire and celebrate, carry with them stories of conflict and estrangement that few ever hear about. And perhaps most importantly, you'll finally know why number 3 on this list will shock you, challenging everything you thought you knew about celebrity dynamics in Hollywood.